against Bakhodir Jalolov of Uzbekistan.
The judges are Brazil, Morocco.
Our 5 scoring judges at ringside, all will score the bout. 3 of their cards will count officially. The judges don't know which 3. Those 3 cards selected randomly by computer. And the referee for this men's super heavyweight quarterfinal from Canada, Tony Germain.
And if you don't know, if you're joining boxing for the first time in our global audience, super heavyweight simply means you can be whatever you like over 91 kilos. So when everyone else is dieting and trying to watch their weight, you know, these blokes are out, they've never seen a carbohydrate they didn't like. They're out eating, they're out muscling up, and they're very heavy punches, including this man.
Gold medalist in last year's European Games, Joyce of Great Britain, born to an Irish father and a Nigerian mother, took up boxing after a promising track and field career became curtailed by injuries.
Representing Uzbekistan.
Recebam também o pugilista que ficará no campo azul, representante do Uzbequistão, Bakhodir Jalolov.
Well, what a games in the boxing ring Uzbekistan are having. And here's their super heavyweight hope, Bakhodir Jalolov, just 22, bronze medalist at last year's World Championships. And we've got 2 big punchers matching up here. That's quite a ring entrance for Jalolov.
For a super heavyweight, just hurdles it.
Well, once we've finished, I'm going to get you, John, to try that.
The boxer in the
Yeah, I'd go through the middle, I reckon.
representing Great Britain.
Apresentando o pugilista do campo vermelho, que representa a Grã-Bretanha, Joyce.
By in the opening round, beat Dos Santos Moraes in his last bout.
Introducing the boxer in the blue corner, representing Uzbekistan.
Jalolov also a bye in that opening prelim and defeated Edgar Ramon Munoz of Venezuela on a technical knockout where he showed his punching power, Jalolov.
Gentlemen, you keep your head up, you keep your punches up, no holding, always about my command. Shake hands, good luck.
Super heavyweight quarter-final with a guaranteed medal for the winner. Joyce of Great Britain in red against Bakhodir Jalolov of Uzbekistan.
Both huge men, 6'6", 100 and what's that, 180 something. I'll double check that for you. 197. Joyce, the orthodox of the 2 fighters.
We've had some spectacular knockouts in this super heavyweight division so far.
And you can't discount that happening here either way. Moves pretty well for a big man. Jalolov, Joyce is the one that continuing to try and stalk him. Oh, good shot from Jalolov.
A couple of stiff left jabs taken there by Joyce. Confidence oozing through the Uzbek men's team here in the boxing ring. So much success up to now.
With those little left-hand shots to the ribs, they can slow you up. That's a nice 1-2 combination. The right jab followed up by the left cross. Left-hand lead now. That'll frustrate Joyce. The heavy nature of those punches, the difference in the microphone effects that you can hear from the ring, just how heavy those punches are coming from these two big men.
As you say, he's very quick for a super heavyweight. Jalolov, quick hands and feet, moves well. That's where Joyce will want to get Jalolov in the remainder of this fight. At that first round, Jalolov produced most of the quality.
Yeah, I reckon there was a pretty good round both ways, though. Joyce kept coming at him, and there was a lot of good work to the body. Just work, Joe. This is what they want more of, and you quite rightly said that. On that occasion, Jalolov easily turned him, and a little two-punch combination followed by that straight left. So some nice, clean punches from Jalolov. But Joyce wants more of this. Wants the man in the corner, wants to keep him there. He's going to have to work hard to do that, though.
Well, Joyce has taken that on all three judges' cards.
Yeah, I did think that the work to the body was maybe not spectacular, but it was always there. Jalolov is not taking many of those, particularly the left rips. He's not taking any of those on the arms. They're all finding their mark. This is better from Joyce. It's a terrific start to the second round.
Jolts the head back there of Jalolov with a stiff left jab. Well, a great start of the second round for the man from Great Britain in red.
Yeah, that punch went straight through the two gloves. That's a low blow.
Just for a moment there, Jalolov looking a little bit disheartened.
All the work to your ribs, it does take it out of you. You lose a lot of breath, and if you get one of the solar plexus, it'll really shorten you up.
I think he's been hurt.
Yeah, and I think it's the work to the body. He's starting to feel really gassed out there. He's trying to suck it in, trying to control himself, and Joyce is all over him. Hands are beginning to drop through all of that work to the body, and Joyce is beginning to score upstairs a lot more now as well.
Just get the feeling as he sinks to his knees there, Jalolov looking very weary. That one big shot from Joe Joyce could end this.
Yeah, he's really knackered, and he's I wouldn't be surprised if he's done an intercostal or something like that. The ribs are really hurting, I reckon. He's in a lot of strife here. Joyce is all over him. The standing 8 count coming soon, I reckon.
The referee having a close look at the Uzbek.
He's brave, though. He's continuing to defend himself. Oh, another shot to the ribs has taken him down. He's really out of gas right now.
Joyce coming through all of Jalolov's punches now.
Jalolov's barely defending himself. He's got nothing left at the moment. Absolutely out of gas. Those punches that he is throwing occasionally are fairly wild. Joe Joyce, this is a really good heavyweight performance.
The bell can't come soon enough for Jalolov of Uzbekistan is 10 seconds away from taking it into a third and final round. This men's super heavyweight quarterfinal. Well, there's absolutely no doubt that Joe Joyce has taken a unanimous verdict from all three scoring judges at ringside. They're trying to knock something back into Jalolov here, but he's almost, well, I'm not sure he knows where he is.
He's been in that ring for a long while there without enough air getting through. He's really struggling to breathe after the work that went into the body. And then that causes you to drop your hands, and suddenly they start working upstairs, and you're getting hurt everywhere.
So a big lead for Great Britain's Joe Joyce into the third and final round.
I reckon a couple of those judges would have been thinking if that needed to be a 10-8 round. But there was times there where he was badly defending himself. Let's see if he's recovered.
Well, if he's got some strength back, he's got power in his left hand, Jalolov. But the early seconds don't bode well here.
No, he's got to get a standing 8.
3, 4.
I can't see this going the distance.
6,
No.
7.
If that continues, the referee's going to stop it.
Almost looked as if he didn't want to go on there, Jalolov.
Well, I don't think he does. He knows he's in a lot of trouble. I reckon he's done a rib. It'll be an intercostal or something. He may have even broken one. He's in a lot of pain. And he's not getting enough oxygen in. And Joyce is all over him now, just looking for the punch that'll end it all. And the referee, that little break to tell him not to hold, took the referee a good 15 seconds, and Jalolov enjoyed every one of them.
Well, somehow he's gathered himself again, Jalolov, just danced on his toes momentarily.
And now he's just turned his back on him. The referee needs to keep control of this fight. He really is badly fighting at the moment, Jalolov. He's just hanging on. Well done, Joe Joyce.
Well, he needs a knockout, Jalolov. He'll know that. He's got just over a minute to produce it.
Not enough juice left in those punches, I don't think, Kevin. And look at that, just, 2 upstairs, the hands come up, so I'll go back downstairs where I've already at the very least bruised him.
Those body punches have been so punishing for Jalolov.
Look at me. Don't break it.
Been a number of fortunate stops here from the referee.
Gasp from the audience as another right hand of Joyce thudded into the midriff of Jalolov.
That right rip there when he was against the ropes, good heavens.
3.
There's only seconds to go, but the referee must be thinking about stopping this surely.
7, 8.
Okay, I don't think he knows the answer.
That's not in Jalolov's vocabulary right now. Okay.
Yeah, he's brave though. He could barely defend himself, but he's still standing. Good on him.
Arms raised for Great Britain's Joe Joyce. A little tap. And the coaches in his corner, the Great Britain flags are waving. And that is a comprehensive win for Joe Joyce. And a guaranteed medal into the semi-final of the super heavyweights.
And I think you've got to give that a 10-8 round to Joyce, all over him. But full credit to the bravery of Jalolov. It would have been so tempting just to let one of those put you down. Do that, okay, I'm going to fall. I can't be in here any longer. It takes an enormous amount of courage. He had nothing left. He could barely defend himself.
Well, as you said, John, I think a very real prospect that he's damaged a rib in there because he looked in enormous pain quite early on in that second round.
Yeah.
He did well to last the distance.
And you can hear the heaviness of the shots to the body.
And this is going to be a rare defeat for Uzbekistan in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision.
Senhoras e senhores, o vencedor por decisão unânime no canto vermelho.
In the red corner.
Joe Joyce of Great Britain will medal at the Rio Olympics with a unanimous points win over his Uzbek opponent Bakhodir Jalolov.
Well, Jalolov came in by jumping over the top rope. Joyce is the one that's provided the real entertainment, though. But during the fight and after, well done.
He's a character.
He's got a big future too. No surprise, two of the judges, 10-8 rounds.